Assalamu alaikum students. Today we are going to start the past perfect continuous tense. You can see the topic on the board. And in the past perfect continuous tense, we use had been, H-A-D, had, B-E-E-N, been. We use had been plus ing form of the main verb. So had been plus ing form of the main verb we use. Now you can see to the example affirmative. So in affirmative sentence there is I, you. Well, so I had been preparing tea. You had been preparing tea. She had been preparing tea. They had been preparing tea. You had been preparing tea. Now come to the negative. In negative, had not or hadn't will be there. For example, I hadn't been or I had not been preparing tea. You hadn't or you had not been preparing tea. We hadn't or we had not been preparing tea. They hadn't been preparing tea. He hadn't been preparing tea. She hadn't been preparing tea. Now in questions, had you been preparing tea? Had they been preparing tea? Had we been preparing tea? Had she been preparing tea? Had he been preparing tea? And in the short answers you can see yes I had, yes we had, yes they had, yes you had, yes he had, yes she had, yes it had. Or if the answer is a no, so no I had not, or no we hadn't, no you hadn't, no they hadn't, no it hadn't, no he hadn't, and no she hadn't. Well, you can see the example below. The reactors had been working properly before the tsunami hit. The reactors had been working properly before the tsunami hit. Now, you see here we use the past perfect continuous to describe an action that started in the past and was still in progress at a later time in the past or when a second action happened. यानी पास्ट में कोई एक्शन, हम एक ऐसे पॉइंट की तरफ बात करते हैं कि कोई एक्शन एक ख़ास पॉइंट पर स्टार्ट हो गया और पास्ट ही में किसी ख़ास पॉइंट तक पहुंचकर ख़त्म हो गया। यानी जब तक कोई दूसरा एक्शन शुरू नहीं हुआ था उस वक्त तक ये एक्शन पास्ट में शुरू हुआ और पास्ट में ही किसी और एक्शन के शुरू होने तक जारी रहा। सो इसको हम कहते हैं पास्ट परफेक्ट continuous tense. The reactors had been working properly before the tsunami hit. अब tsunami के हिट होने से पहले reactors काम कर रहे थे, प्रॉपरली काम कर रहे थे। रिएक्टर्स का काम पास्ट में शुरू हुआ और पास्ट ही में tsunami के हिट होने तक जारी रहा। So that was past perfect continuous tense. Well, look now to the direct and indirect speech. To direct speech you also say reporting speech, and to the indirect speech you also say reported speech. So here are two examples, but before the example you should keep in your mind that we also use the past perfect continuous in reported speech to refer to a verb in the past continuous और प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूस इन डायरेक्ट स्पीच। यानी अगर डायरेक्ट स्पीच में या रिपोर्टिंग स्पीच में पास्ट कंटिन्यूस आ जाए, जैसे वाज इरप्टिंग पास्ट कंटिन्यूस, तो उसको भी हम इनडायरेक्ट में पास्ट परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूस में चेंज करेंगे। और अगर डायरेक्ट स्पीच में या रिपोर्टिंग स्पीच में प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूस आ जाए तो उसको भी हम पास्ट परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूस में चेंज करेंगे। यानी प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूस को भी पास्ट परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूस में चेंज करेंगे और सिर्फ पास्ट कंटिन्यूस को भी पास्ट परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूस में चेंज करेंगे. Now see the example. The volcano was erupting for 5 hours. Past continuous. Volcano 5 घंटे से erupt कर रहा था, लावा उगल रहा था. So was erupting, past continuous. It will be changed into past perfect continuous. The rescue workers said that the volcano had been erupting for 5 hours. So past continuous change into past perfect continuous. See another example. We have been asking ourselves if nuclear power is really safe. Now, we have been asking, present perfect continuous. It will change into past perfect continuous. The government officials said that they had been asking themselves if nuclear power was really safe, right? So I think this example is very clear to understand. Okay, now there are some exercises. Number 1, stop following that finally been car has had the. Page number 86. Language focus 2, past perfect continuous, and exercise 1. Write sentences with the past perfect continuous. Now stop following that finally been car has had the. Now these are reorganize the words. The car that had been following us finally stopped. यानी एक कार जो पास्ट में हमें फॉलो कर रही थी और पास्ट ही में एक मकाम पे आके रुक गई. सो पास्ट में शुरू हुई थी और पास्ट में ही एक मकाम पे आके रुक गई. पास्ट में शुरू होकर पास्ट में ही एक पॉइंट तक जारी रहा. सो द कार दैट हैड बीन फॉलोइंग अस फाइनली स्टॉप्ड. Number 2, up when been walk long, hadn't I sleeping I hadn't been sleeping long when I woke up. माजी में पास्ट में मैं एक पॉइंट पे सो गया था और एक ख़ास पॉइंट तक यानी वॉकअप होने तक, वॉकअप के एक्शन होने तक सोना जारी रहा, स्लीपिंग जारी रहा. Number 3, arrive long being bus waiting the you before had. Now see, you had been waiting long before the bus arrived. यानी पास्ट में आप बस को वेट कर रहे थे और वो ये वेट उस वक्त तक जारी रहा जब तक ये बस अराइव नहीं हुआ था. यानी पास्ट में एक्शन शुरू हुआ वेटिंग का और बस के अराइव होने पर पास्ट ही में ये एक्शन ख़त्म हो गया. सो दिस इज पास्ट परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूस. नाउ देयर इज नंबर 4. सो डॉक्टर वेल द फीलिंग टू बीन वेंट hadn't she Jess she. So she hadn't been feeling well when she went to Dr. Jess. Number 5, cricket before being to rain. Your friends ate for a long time had playing started. Your friends had been playing cricket for a long time when it started rain. 6, had explanation, understand carefully. Teachers didn't listening my I been but I had been listening my teacher's explanation carefully but I didn't understand. So these actions started in the past and finished in the past. Past में ही शुरू हुए और past ही में खास दूसरे एक्शन के शुरू होने तक जारी रहे. So this is what about the past perfect continuous tense. So dear students, you should open your books and in the workbooks also, then you should open past perfect continuous tense and do the exercises. And if you have any ambiguity, any difficulty, you can ask me, you can contact me.